يرأس مايدا كلية أيلاند للتصميم، وهي كلية للفنون الجميلة والتصميم في الولايات المتحدة. تأسست عام 1877 لتتحول إلى صرح فني أكاديمي عالمي. أتاها من عالم التكنولوجيا في معهد ماساشوستس للتكنولوجيا الشهير MIT، حيث عمل بعد تخرجه في مجال برمجة الكومبيوتر دون أن يتخلى عن شغفه بالفن. يقود من موقعه الحالي معركة تستهدف إضافة الفن آرت إلى مسمى التعليم المعروف STEM، الذي يضم ساينس، تكنولوجي، انجينيرينج وماث، فيحوله إلى ستيم بإضافة الفنون أو آرت. مايدا عضو مجلس نماذج القيادة الجديدة لمنتدى الاقتصاد العالمي. التقيته في قمة المجالس وسألته عن الهدف من الحركة التي يقودها.
Well, we talk about economic recovery as linked to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM education subjects. But we know that that isn't enough to innovate. We need to add more of the right brain side of creativity. So STEAM is a better proposal to add art to STEM education. And we've been active in the US about talking about STEM to STEAM.
You're here at the WEF. And this is a very large brainstorming session. Do you think art has its place on top of the agenda?
I think that art always has its place sort of at the lowest on the agenda. And maybe it deserves to be there, I think, because of the perspective that art usually brings. I'm an artist, can you help me? It's a very disempowered approach. And so what I've talked about a lot is that you have to be art that people actually need, that want. Because art isn't just a nice to have, it's a need to have. But that perspective has to be from the beginning.
Do artists need to be empowered? Would they be empowered if they're taught entrepreneurship?
I think artists in general aren't aware of what they can really do. Things like entrepreneurship are examples of that. And we have places like Silicon Valley involved with RISD now to talk about how can a designer become a major company leader? How's that possible? It's possible now.
You had an experience at your school, at the school that you run. You brought Silicon Valley, you brought employers on campus. Tell us a little bit about this. Has this been a successful operation? What has come out of this?
Well, people are saying, there's very few jobs out there. I can say that every year, year over year, we've doubled the number of employers on campus. It doesn't make any sense. It's because we broaden the definition of what artists and designers can do in this economy.
What can they do?
They can think around corners. Most people are very linear thinkers. Artists are very comfortable with this kind of mess that they're in. And so those kinds of people industry wants, but doesn't know where to look for them. So we're helping them see it.
Does it all boil down to change and the ability to accept change?
Exactly, because those who are comfortable with change are people are looking for, and they're looking in business schools and technology schools, and they're not finding them. I think art schools are the place where you can find them.
Are you optimistic?
I'm both. I'm optimistic and pessimistic. When you come to a place like this, you're like, oh my gosh, the world's really in a bad situation. I'm optimistic because people bothered to come here. They left their families to be here. You're here as well. So we're all talking about this, and something might become possible.
بالمناسبة مايدا سمته مجلة إسكواير كأحد الأشخاص ال75 الأكثر تأثيراً في القرن ال21.